Good morning, student. Today we will discuss on a topic net factor income from abroad. To understand this concept, it is very important to understand the concept of factor income. Okay, so let us see what is factor income. Factor income is an income received from the factors of production. What are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Right? These are your factors of production. So factor income on the use of land is called rent. Factor income on the use of labor is called wages and salaries. Factor income on the use of capital is called interest. And factor income on the use of entrepreneur is called profit. Okay, so your rent, wages, and salary, interest, and profit are your factor incomes. Okay, so now let's talk about net factor income from abroad. It is the difference between factor income from abroad and factor income to abroad. Okay, or let's say it's a difference between factor income earned from abroad and factor income to abroad. What is this factor income earned from abroad? It is the income earned by normal resident of a country from rest of the world. Okay, it is the income earned by normal resident of a country from abroad. Let's take an example. Let's say India. There are many Indians working in foreign countries, right? So the income generated by Indian working in foreign countries in the form of wages and salaries, interest, rent, dividend, and retained earning are your factor income from abroad. Okay, and similarly, there are foreigners working in India in Indian company, right? So they're earning from India, from Indian company in the form of wages or salary, dividend, interest, retained earning are your factor income to abroad. Okay, so if we subtract factor income paid to abroad from factor income from abroad, we will get net factor income from abroad. Got it? Now let's look at the component of NFIA. We have three components. Number one, net compensation of employee. Two, we have net income from property and entrepreneurship. Thirdly, we have net retained earning of resident company abroad. Now let's discuss the first one, net compensation of employee. To understand this, we must first clear the concept of COE, compensation of employee or income from work. Okay, so what is compensation of employee? It is a compensation received by employees in the form of cash or kind, okay, for providing factor services to their employers, right? For example, like salary or wages, health insurance, right, paid vacation. These are all compensation given by the employers to their employees for rendering factor services, right? So when we talk about net COE, it is COE earned by normal resident of India from abroad, or we can say like COE received by Indian workers in foreign countries for providing factor services to foreign companies, minus COE earned by non-residents in India, or we can say COE received by foreigner for providing factor services to Indian company in India is your net COE. I hope you're clear about this. Now let's move on to the second component, right? What is it? Net income from property and entrepreneurship. To understand this concept, it is very important to know the concept of operating surplus, OS. Okay, so let us see what is operating surplus. It's an income from property and entrepreneurship. Okay, it's an income from property and entrepreneurship. So what are the income from property? We have rent. Rent is a factory income generated from ownership of land and building, right? We have royalty. Royalty is referred to income generated for granting leasing right, copyrights, patent right, etc. Okay. Thirdly, we have interest. Interest is a factor income generated from ownership of capital, right? So these are your income from property. And income from entrepreneurship are, we have number one, dividend. Dividend, it is distributed among shareholder. Okay. Number two, corporate tax. It is a tax on profit which is paid to government. Thirdly, corporate saving or undistributed profit. We are going to discuss the third one as a third component of NFIA. Okay. So to get net operating surplus, what we have to do? We have to subtract operating surplus earned by non-resident in India from operating surplus earned by normal resident of India from abroad. Okay. So what is this OS earned by normal resident of India from abroad? We can say that operating surplus, right? In the form of rent, royalty, interest, dividend, corporate tax earned by Indian from foreign for rendering factor services to the foreign countries, minus operating surplus in the form of rent, royalty, interest, dividend, corporate tax paid to the non-resident who are working in India. Okay, so this is your net OS. Let's now talk about net retained earning of resident companies abroad. This is your third component of NFIA. To understand this concept, we must first know what is retained earning. Retained earning is a profit generated by a company that are not distributed to stockholder, okay, but are either retained to expand business or meet an unexpected expensive. All right. So net retained earning of resident company abroad is equal to undistributed profit of resident companies abroad. Now we can say that undistributed profit of Indian Oil Corporation or Reliance Company which are operating in abroad minus undistributed profit of foreign companies in India, or say we can say like undistributed profit of Yamaha, Maruti, Suzuki, right, Toyota, which are operating in India, is your net retained earning of resident companies abroad. So these are your component of NFIA. And you must know that NFIA is used to convert domestic and national income. Okay, if we add NFIA to your domestic, we will get national income. Okay, national. So if we add NFIA to the domestic, we'll get national. All right, don't forget this. And this is the end of this video. If you have any doubt, any queries, you can post your question in the comment section or on WhatsApp. See you in my next class. Till then, take care.